Welcome, my name's Dr. Jason W. Morrison and I'm a theologist from New South Wales, Australia. Psychologists help people with themselves and other people, and theologists help people with themselves and God. (7:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time). Dr. Jason W. Morrison, theologist, New South Wales, Australia, following up on this story about Serena Williams. Now, it's been a heavy 12 hours, but I found this on Eurosport. There's the coach. I'm honest, I was coaching, and this is Serena's coach. So Serena's had a meltdown, a breakdown, a fundamental emotional collapse in front of the whole world, representing herself and the Jehovah Witnesses, and the coach, Patrick, has said, I'm honest, I was coaching. Serena Williams' coach, Patrick, has admitted that he was making hand gestures after she was hit by a coaching violation in the controversial US Open final won by Naomi Osaka. With Osaka in control of the match after taking the first set, Portuguese chair umpire Carlos Ramos sent Williams into a rage when he handed the 23-time Grand Slam champion a code violation in the second game of the second set after he spotted the coach making hand signals from the player's box. A furious Williams informed Ramos in strong terms after storming over his chair. I don't cheat to win, she said. I'd rather lose. I'm just letting you know. She then launched a series of verbal attacks on Ramos, demanding an apology for his call on the coaching violation, to accusing him of being a liar and a thief for stealing a point from me. My gosh, you won't want to get in trouble with her, you Jehovah Witnesses. She's a multi-millionaire. Oh, gee, I hope she finds out about the deceit of that organisation. Oh, gosh. Williams again informed umpire Ramos that she is not a cheat and did not receive coaching from Patrick, even adding that she had a daughter, so would not do that. You owe me an apology, she said. I never cheated in my life. I have a daughter and I stand for what is right and I never have cheated. Well, she's going to be really upset, isn't she, when she finds out, oh, I'm falling to pieces, when she finds out that you're allowed to have birthdays. Oh, gosh, somebody's going to get maimed. Oh, Serena, gosh, oh, dear. Ramos sent Williams into a further rage when he handed the 23-time Grand Slam champion a game penalty for the verbal abuse. The coach later admitted that he was coaching, but added that it was not uncommon and that his opposite number was doing the same. I'm honest, I was coaching. I don't think she looked one... Oh, they'll tell lies, won't they tell lies? Osaka became Japan's first ever Grand Slam champion after she closed out the 6-2, 6-4 with unbelievable composure. And there's no thanks to Jehovah there tonight, is there? Oh, gosh. I don't know. What are we going to do? Let's just go back to... I looked that up, didn't I? Yeah, I looked that up. And we just want to see Serena's meltdown one more time. Serena Williams. Hang on, I'm just going to pause.
For you to attack my character, there's something is wrong. It's wrong. You attacking my character.
Now, this is called deflection of accountability. She's trying to say that her character's been attacked for no reason at all, and she's deflecting the blame back onto the umpire. Now, this is on the world stage. This is on the world stage. But the umpire's taken action justly.
You owe me an apology. You will never, ever, ever be on another court of mine as long as you live.
You will never, ever, ever... Right, how's this for a threat? You will never, ever, ever be on another court of mine as long as you live. Now, I just want you to see the venom. Now, I know it's a big game, and she's only won 23 Grand Slams. You know, oh, come on, really. you think of the venom that goes on inside a Jehovah Witness's head, right? When you're standing at the carts trying to reason with them about their beliefs. Look at this. This is what you're up against.
You are the liar.
You are the liar. That's what they're going home and saying. You are the liar. But they're living in a lie, the poor buggers. I'm not saying Serena is. I'm talking about the Jehovah Witness organisation now. And I'm showing you a bit of the psyche of how it works. Look at the poor judge. He's trying to reason. Look. Now, she's just been this is just tantrum now. I'm not being offensive to the lady, but this is just tantrum. You can't demand an apology from an authority like that.
You owe me an apology.
No, you know, she never got an apology. She got a fine for her behaviour.
Say it. Say you're sorry.
They're going to bear the blame when it's the person's player box who is actually accused.
We're talking about one of the greatest athletes of all time. See, we're all human. We're all capable of this. I'm not saying Serena's any different to anybody else, but what I'm trying to do is show you that something was wrong and she's not going to come to the party, but she's still got penalised.
Serena was watching her coach give her a...
Now, she just said you're a thief, you took a point from me, and you're a thief too.
Verbal abuse.
And now she's got a code violation for verbal abuse. Now, I just want you to say that, listen to what one of the commentators of the game made a statement. I'm just going to go back a bit. She goes, Serena was taking signals from a coach. Let's just see. Just listen to one of the commentators here.
Serena was watching her coach give her a hand signal.
Now, the commentator said Serena was watching her coach giving hand signals. So what's Serena doing? I mean, the whole world's watching this Serena.
Oh my goodness, this is very unfortunate.
Now it's escalating. Now watch how Serena because she's got power and influence, she's going to try and laugh this off, but it doesn't work. Watch. And when it doesn't work, she goes higher. She goes to the next group of authorities. Watch this. This is typical unaccountable behaviour. She's being very irresponsible, and this is in front of the world. It's very, I think she's done this before. But I'm just showing you. You watch how it disintegrates. It disintegrates. See?
Are you kidding me? Because I said you're a thief. Because you stole a point from me. But I'm not a cheater.
Now, she's been caught, right? The coach has given hand signals. She's in denial now. And this is what the Jehovah's Witnesses will do at the carts. I'm just trying to do a comparison here because Serena's a representative of the Jehovah Witnesses. It's okay to stand there and praise Jehovah when you're holding the trophy in your hand, but now we've got a matter of responsibility and accountability, and it's just Serena's not stepping up. Now this is in front of a worldwide audience.
Well, why would you? I told you to apologize to me. This is.
She's trying to make, right? This is how far it's got turned around. She's trying to turn the whole thing around. You talk about deflect and put the weight of your responsibility on somebody else and the lack of accountability. She's trying to get the umpire to apologise to her for something that she's done.
Serena's asking for the referee. Osaka was ready to serve at 4-3. It was hard to hear over the crowd, but Carlos Ramos said game penalty. We said that the third point.
Now, I'm not sure who the lady is with the referee, but she doesn't carry herself.
Violation would lead to that.
Correct.
And now Brian Early in his 39th year of working with the U.S. Open, his last year as a ref.
Brian Early's not going to take any nonsense. He's been doing this for 39 years. He's gotten through McEnroe and all them. Serena's influence and power is not going to work this time. And this is what's going to end up happening to the Jehovah Witnesses governing body. At some point, they're going to go down, and they're going to go down hard. They just can't continue with their lies and say it's all the Bible. It's not the Bible, it's lies. Now here we go. Watch, Serena's trying to pull down the umpire now to his authorities, but it's not going to work. Now this is what, I've got to say this. This is where we need the authorities in the communities like the Australian Royal Commission to start pulling these Jehovah Witness people apart. Because they use authority to try and back up their lies. And you know what? The authorities are starting to wake up to these people. Here we go.
Referee is involved in something.
It's me, it's all. What are they doing to me?
Almost explaining it early. Donna Kelso is in conversation with Serena.
Okay, now it's starting to deteriorate. Now comes out the crocodile tears. Okay? And I got to take my hat off to the umpire. He's holding his
near tears now.
Right, this has deteriorated into a case of I'm not getting my way. Now remember, Serena's in the wrong. It's been proven that she's in the wrong. It's a very sad state of affairs, this. But it's showing you how far people will go even when they're wrong. How far in denial they'll go to try and prove themselves right. Now, I'm not saying Serena's a compulsive liar or a cheat or anything, but this is in front of the world Serena. So, let's go and see what happens. Now, this is going to deteriorate even further because Serena's she hasn't been able to put it back onto the umpire. I've been painting. There it is there, yeah. She hasn't been able to deflect it onto the umpire. She hasn't now not getting anywhere with his superiors. Look what she does now. She goes one step further. Now Serena's representing all women that are stood over by men. You watch what happens. This is where she goes next. Watch.
And that's not right. This is not fair. This is happening to me too.
Well, it is fair. Serena just doesn't want to take accountability.
Times. This is not fair. This is not fair. But to give me a point to lose a game for what we're saying, that is not fair. I mean, it's really not. But you know how many other men do things that are, I don't think they do much worse than that.
Now, I just want to say this, and I want to be fair to everyone and to Serena. Serena's physique towers over that of her opponents. Right? I'm just going to say that because I've always thought she's such a strong, masculine woman. Right? She's very, very strong. And that's what's given her the capability, along with the skill, to outpower the people that are her opponents. It's like, she's like Goliath. Anyway, David's come along today and knocked her off a perch and she doesn't like it. Anyway, or is knocking her off a perch at this point. She's in trouble. Now, be that as it may, Serena's gone from, I want an apology to the umpire, that didn't work. I want to see the umpire's officials, that doesn't work. Now I'm representing all women that are stood over by men, which is a problem within the Jehovah Witness organisation, by the way, just so you know. Let's see what happens.
It's not fair. There's a lot of men out here that have said a lot of things because they're men. That doesn't happen.
Now, it's not working, is it? She's starting to embarrass herself. She thinks she's got the crowd on her side, But they're just blind fans. They're not seeing the rationale going on here. But authority's going to have its way. He hasn't stolen a point from her. He's made her accountable for her actions.
And do a lot worse because I'm a woman. Because I'm a woman, you're going to take this away from me.
Now, listen, viewers, this is all because now, this is how far Serena's gone to try and justify herself. Now it's because she's a woman. This has happened because she's a woman. Oh my gosh, come on. I'm just trying to show you, I'll come back. I'm just trying to show you how determined by nature people are to prove themselves right when they're wrong. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to defame Serena or anything like that. We've got every right to use this as an example of this kind of thing.
That is not right. You know it, and I know you can't admit it, but I know you know it's not right.
I know you know it, but I know you can't admit it. Who's the one that's not admitting it? Serena. Serena's not admitting what the actual reason for all this is. It's called denial, okay? And what denial does, it tries to place the blame on somebody else. When somebody, these are very dangerous people. People that go into denial because they start to put the blame, their blame, on somebody else, and they will see that person punished for their blame. They will do all that they can to protect themselves, even if it means harming or maiming somebody else for what they've done.
Carlos Ramos in the chair.
If he gives me a thumbs up, he's telling me to come on. We don't have any code, and I know you don't know that, and I understand why you may have thought I would.
Now she's trying to use her authority as the champion of champions to smooth things over a little bit, but it's not going to work because it's gotten so bad.
I was coaching, but I'm telling you it's not. I don't cheat to win. I'd rather lose. I'm just letting you know.
Now she's just put on this big... Sorry, I know I keep stopping and starting it, but this is how I can narrate it. It's the only way I can narrate it. She's put on this great big performance about how I haven't cheated, that I'd rather lose. It was never about winning or losing. It was about the principle of the thing. That's all it was. It was never about Serena Williams trying to cheat to win the game. It was about a behaviour during the game and what she was doing during the game. That's all it was. It was never, this is happening to you because you're cheating to try and win the game. That's not what it was. Whilst that may have been happening and she hasn't admitted it, but the coach did, the umpire was just trying to say, let's keep this in order. It's getting out of hand, and she wouldn't have it. And this is how it escalated.
There's a coaching violation. I guess there's a thumbs up, and Serena's setting him straight.
Now, Serena thinks she's had the last say, but she hasn't. She's brought a lot of attention to herself and the Jehovah Witnesses doing this because she was wrong.
Not coaching.
And that's the end of it. Okay, let's just come out of that. So, that's my take on it. I'll have to be accountable for my opinions, I suppose. But being an observer of Jehovah Witness people, to me, and Christian people as well, that's a typical case of somebody that's in denial, that doesn't want to take accountability for their actions. And I will say, from experience, that these are the most difficult and hard and most horrible people to deal with, because they'll put the blame on whoever they can to protect themselves, and they'll bring down as many as they can, if they have to keep themselves in the clear. And we just watch that worldwide. This is Dr. Jason W. Morrison at 8:12 p.m. Just backing up my first story on this, and I'll try and finish the book of Acts tomorrow if I can. Bye for now. Yeah, Dr. Jason Morrison, theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watched it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.